This is 2020, year of miracles. We're making pierogi dough. I have 5 cups of flour in here. Turn my mixer on. I'm going to add a heaping tablespoon of sour cream. Now I've got to work the dough by hand.
Or just buy them at the grocery store. It's a lot easier. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Bubba. No.
This dough feels tough. See what happens.
So sometimes when it's tough, you might need to put more sour cream in it, you know?
That's what I was wondering. So if
It's too late to put it in.
Oh, now it is, but now in the second batch you might want to do.
There is no second.
I know, but if you were going to make a second batch, you would probably want to put more sour cream in.
I'll just work it separately and see if that works. Should be able to work it to where it's really smooth and elastic.
either makes your arthritis better or worse. Haven't figured it out yet.
See, I just
There's
keep going around in a circle. I don't know,
Gina,
that's how I
Gina.
always remember Mom making them. Just kind of go around in a circle, Just keep kneading it, turn it around. And then it gets to the point where it just seems like it's done. And then that part that's sticky on the bottom, then I usually put a little bit of flour and then put that like that. And then Mom always put a bowl over top of it.
It doesn't raise though.
No,
Yeah,
this will
just
not
rest.
raise. It's just to rest.
It has to rest.
And Brad let his rest for like, I don't know, 15 minutes or half hour before he rolled them.
And the reason for that is
Just to develop the gluten,
Gluten
in it.
I guess.
also we're not having gluten-free
No.
pierogies.
No, unless you make it with rice flour or something.
No, that's the next video. There's our balls all rolled together. Now we're gonna cover them up.
You let the dough rest for probably half hour, 20 minutes. I cut it in half and then I cut it in fourths.
So you should get how many out of a ball?
Should get 8 wedges out of one ball.
8. Okay.
If you have this one, what I usually do with the dough is roll it out kind of fat the first time. And the second time, a little tighter. You let it rest for a little bit, then you cut it up and you make your pierogies. I'll roll one by hand. The dough was cut into 8 pieces for each ball, and then it was rolled out on my KitchenAid, and we used the setting 2, which is a thick setting, and then a 4, which is a thinner setting, to get a good consistency and thickness on the dough.
Okay, we're just gonna roll out one of those little balls.
An eighth of a one.
Yes.
You could roll out the whole ball, but it's a lot of work. If you have help, it's easier just to do small sections.
I will do it if we don't have a fancy KitchenAid.
And this is what the dough looks like after it's gone through the rolling process on the KitchenAid. And here is where the little elves put the pierogies together.
So I kind of like this size myself, but you can make them smaller than that.
You can make them smaller, you can make them bigger. But the dough seemed to have turned out really well. We hope this sticks together. Gina cuts them into squares.
I put the dough in the middle, just a little ball in the middle.
And this is the cheese and
You still stretch.
potato filling. And then Teresa's filling them and squeezing them either into triangles or squares, depending on.
Here's a triangle.
And here is the finished product.
Just pinch, pinch, pinch. Okay, here's the finished product. about 122 of them for one batch. And all the little corners that you can't make a square out of or a triangle, we cut them into little pieces for lechki, for mushroom soup. Good luck.
So, yeah, bless Chris. Did you see Chris bless?
There's Bubba there.